my name is Gary, also known as Sibat Graphics on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. So last November 9, I attended a group show called Alter Realities. And I had one mission for this event, and that is to attend the art talk by none other than Johnny Lau. Shout out Kuya Johnny. The art talk is all about his journey as an art toy maker. His brand is called Steg Toys. And during the talk, he discussed about the process on how he creates his toys, as well as the backstories of each of the characters. So without further ado, let's go!
Wala akong idea paano gamitin. Wala rin akong alam sa 3D sculpting. Pero that time, since marami tayong oras, punta ako sa mga groups sa Facebook on 3D printing. And yun, syempre, YouTube, university lahat. So ito yung una ko na pinili. Maliit lang kasi ito yung tayo ng budget ko. Pero as usual, hindi ka na naman makakontent doon. So, sorry, toy making ay magastos, walang kita. Pero kung masaya ka sa ginagawa mo, tuloy mo lang yan. Meron kasi ako nakausap, sabi niya, maganda kung gagawa ka ng laruan na series, lagyan mo ng kwento. Para ito yung susundan, sakali magkakaroon ka ng collector. Yung time na to, medyo nabubuo na yung kwento ko. So, isa siya, apprentice mo na travel, mag-aaral siya na siyang medicine. Pero, hindi niya alam, patay na siya. Ayun, pangalan pala niya Stegmeister, sorry. Kaya siya tinawag na Stegmeister kasi Steg, tapos master. Apprentice siya, pero feeling niya sobrang galing niya gawin ko, kaya master. So, tinubayan ko lang Stegmeister. Lumapit ako sa isa kong kaibigan na nag-booth sa Toycon sa Mega Mall. Binayagan niya akong makisingin kasi wala naman akong budget for a booth. And may booth na siya, medyo kasya pa naman daw, so post nagtagyan lang ako ng work doon for pre-order. Kasi wala rin akong pangkapitan. So, pre-order para makuha mo yung bayad nila so makapag-produce. So, ganun hanggang ever since ganun yung ginagawa ko, pre-order lang para may budget ka to produce. So, isa yung tip sa mga toy makers o mga aspiring. Or any racket, pwede rin possible. T-shirts, o naman, ganun yung ginagawa ko. Pre-order natin para wala kang nilalabas sa pera. Pero just make sure na ipoproduce mo yung simplihan ka. So, nung time na yun, yun na, muna yung kwento. So, I think the first appearance ni Sinaya. Si Sinaya ay sa nanani, isa siyang elf mula sa iba na culture.
So, based dun sa presentation kanina dun sa process ng toy making, from start to finish, very tedious siya. Ang daming proseso, ang daming kailangan ipulido na na parang bawat step kailangan pulido siya to come up with the toys and even the packaging. Tapos parang, I'm guessing, kanina pa pinapanood ko, parang merong kayang time na si Kuya Johnny na burnout na doon. Kasi syempre, mag-multiple production ka pa. So, kung yes, ano yung mga ginawa mo to overcome yung burnout?
Okay. Sa ngayon, burnout ako sa tattoo. Kailangan ako nagpa-toys. Sa toys, wala pa naman. Pero may time na yun nga, nakakapumay. Lalo na pag yung release ko is sobrang dami. Kasi nung isa, ginaya ko yung style ng ibang toy designers na pag nag-release. 10 editions, mga 30, mga thousands, no? Pero paano ko masasabi limited edition? So, ngayon, ang ginagawa ko na lang, kasi umpisa, yun nga, 12 editions, hanggang sa naging 10 editions, ito lang yung ginawa ko. Tapos, ang downside kasi nun, hindi naman siya agad nagibili lahat. So, tulog yung pinasas ko doon. Parang yung ginawa ko sa unbox con na Japan series. 10 lang yung nilabas ko na yun, and then tulog yun 1 year bago lupos. Okay, so paka-isa-isa lang yung beta ko. So, nagkaroon ako ng sariling paraan na pag mag-release ako is pre-order ko time. So, katulad ngayon, yung pre-order ko is yung Capres Norman. Sinet ko yun ng 2 weeks lang. So, within 2 weeks, sino lang yung order, yun lang yung i-release ko. So, kahit na isa, 2, 3 tao lang yung kumuha, yun na ilalabas ko. So, medyo pricey yung range, yung rate na hinihingi ko compared sa iba. Siguro kasi una, kasi everything ako lahat yung gumagawa. Tapos, yun, limited talaga. Isa, 2, 3 lang sila. So, yun lang. Kasi nakakapagod din. Dahil kong ginawa, tapos isa lang yung limited. Parang ganun yung paraan. Pero sa being burnout, wala pa akong ganun sa face. So,
And we're back. And now let's do a quick recap about his journey. He started by joining Facebook groups to learn more about this craft. He also watched a lot of YouTube videos to learn more on how to create art toys. He started by using a 3D printer but eventually switched to a resin printer for better quality. And from there, he created his characters, Stegmeister, Sinaya, Mando, until he created the whole Stegtown crew. And now, let's talk about the main key takeaways from his art talk. Number 1, art toy making is not always profitable, but if you love what you do, just keep on creating. Number 2, when making art toys, make sure your characters have stories. This will help your fans or collectors know more about the world you're trying to build. Number 3, do pre-order so you would have a capital to produce said art toys. And lastly, number 4, manage your burnout by establishing a sales process. Establishing a sales process will definitely help in production. Having a defined number of output will help you manage your schedule, and in return, it will greatly reduce the chances of you burning out. And that's it. I hope you learned a thing or two from this video. If you like this type of content about art, illustration, shirt design, and freelance life, please do subscribe. And I would like to leave you with a bonus clip explaining why Kuya Johnny chose Philippine folklore as his main subject for his art, be it art toys or tattoos.
siguro dahil sa akin kasi tagal ko na gusto itong ginagawa ko, which is to promote Philippine folklore, Filipino myth, no? Yung mga features natin sa lower mythology. Kasi kahit sa tattoo pa lang, yun na yung ginagawa ko. Kasi gusto ko mangyari dito is yung mga kwento nila is magpatuloy. Kasi namamatay na yung kwento natin yung mga niluto. Kaya wala, ilan lang siguro yung interesado sa kwento. So why not make it into a different art form? Baka sakaling ma-introduce, re-introduce, or magkaroon sila ng interest. Baka dahil sa mga laruan ko na to, matutunan nila magbasa ulit, mga kwento. Parang ganun.